Okay, we got a request for number 57 and 1.1. So here it is. We are given a constant value, we're given a piecewise function, and we are asked to do three things: graph the function, find the one-sided limits, and then determine whether the two-sided limit as x approaches that constant value exists. So let's take a look first at the graph of the function, which would be part A. We've got a 3 minus x, which is linear, and an x over 2 plus 1, which is linear. And it looks like the breakpoint is at 2. So let's get ourselves a little xy grid. And 1, 2 there. And then it looks like on the first function, we're going to have a y-intercept at 3. And I would also look at the slope of that being -1. So really what we're doing here is we're kind of graphing y equals negative x plus 3 to the left of x equals 2. So y-intercept at 3, and then the slope -1. So down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, and I'm going to put an open circle here because this is not x is less than or equal to 2, it's x is less than 2. So to the left, our graph looks like this. To the right of 2, we are graphing x over 2 plus 1. So we might think of this as y equals 1/2 x plus 1. And so to the right of 2, I am going to begin the graph over to the left, but I'm just going to kind of dash it in and imagine where the graph is. I forgot my x. Up until we get to the right of 2. So y-intercept of 1, and then up 1 over 2, and then up 1 over 2. So that's going to be 3, 4. And there's the graph to the right. Okay, so we have the graph. Next up, we've got the one-sided limit. So what is the limit as x approaches the constant value c from the left of this piecewise function? So from the left, we are heading toward a y value of 1. And then the right-sided limit, let's take a look at the right side of the graph as we approach 2. From 2's right side, we are heading to a y value of 2. So there's part B, the one-sided limits. And then part C, does the two-sided limit exist? The limit as x goes to 2 from both sides. So in this case, we're going to have to say it does not exist. Why doesn't it exist? Well, because the one-sided limits are not equal. That gets back into the definition of limit. A limit exists, so the limit as x approaches c of f of x is equal to some limit if and only if the limit as x approaches c from the left of f of x is equal to the limit as x approaches c from the right of f of x, and both of those are equal to that same two-sided limit from before. So that's everything.